flip over in the ditch. Next one, and hopefully, God dang it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be doing some tillage as well as spreading some lime with our 8RX 310 and our John Deere DN 345 spreader. Alright, so here we are at the field. This was the first sunflower field we ended up harvesting. We are spreading some lime on it because our pH was a little low. Not crazy low, actually, because the map is not... It's not turning, like, crazy green. I mean, it kind of is in some places. Whoop. Driving into the trees. Yeah, so it's not turning like insanely green in some places, but it is a little bit. So we're going to spread some lime just to get the pH right. I haven't decided what we're going to plant in here next year. Probably going to be soybeans, I think. Because usually, I think from what I've read, you really want to put either corn or soybeans after sunflowers is what it seems. I think there was a third crop as well. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know about sunflowers because I definitely don't. Never been around sunflowers, never been around a sunflower operation. So, I have no knowledge on sunflowers really, so have to look them up a little bit more. Really interesting here, our pH. Like, it's kind of yellow, really dark green, and then this really odd, like, lime green kind of shade here. Just this one, like, half pass. It's very odd. So I'm expecting this dark green to do really, really well next, when we come to harvest next fall. Which we're going to plant soybeans, so whether or not we'll see like a crazy good yield, that's probably to be determined. So we're gonna move this down the road. We'll actually probably have a helper take over this, and then I'm gonna start tillage. Oh no! Whoops! Way to go! Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright. This is why you... I just happened to hit the wrong key. So, down to the next field. I'm going to have the AI spread with this, and then hopefully they can handle that, because we know how that goes. And then I'm going to take over and go start the tillage and get that rolling. Alright, so here's our tillage setup. We have one of the 530s out. It's got the John Deere guidance, because John Deere guidance is better than case will ever be, and I stand on business with that statement. Alright, this thing behind it. This is a Wishek 862 NT. I'm not sure what the NT stands for. Narrow transport possibly, or it could just mean nothing, just NT. So these discs are actually, they're very interesting. They have 30-inch blades on them, which is monstrous. Like, that's insane how big the blades on these things are in real life. They They come in a 26 foot and a 34. I think the bigger ones are 34 feet in width. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other sizes, but those are, I think, the two popular ones from these guys. Yeah, so even a 26 footer will put a 400 horsepower tractor to work. Like it'll use the power for sure. Because I know what some people are thinking, like, this doesn't look like much, but in real life, these things pull pretty hard. But when you have a 30-inch blade, that's pretty monstrous. Most blades are not significantly smaller than that, but they're definitely not 30. They're closer to, I believe it's 25, 24-inch, 22-inch blades, not 30. So this is a really nice mod. I think its first appearance was in 2019, because I remember I had one of these in 2019. North Dakota Modding and Mapping, I think, made that one back then. This particular one, TA Modding made. If you want this, you're going to have to go over to his Patreon to get it. It's definitely worth it, in my opinion, and plus he's got some other stuff on there as well. A lot of his Landau stuff is on there as well, so definitely, I think, worth it. So I think I might try to pull this tractor into GE and see if I can make a couple edits to it. Just some things that it should have that it doesn't have. The two that I was around in real life when I was a kid, I guess. So they had lights on the fenders on theirs. And I don't know why this one doesn't have it, but there should be two on either side, so 4 technically down there. I don't know why this one doesn't have those, but it needs them, because it kind of drives me crazy it doesn't have those. The bar where, I guess, your road lights are, on the earlier models, yes, they were completely red. However, they ended up changing them to black at some point. Like, the bar is black and not red. And I kind of like the black one more because it pops. Like, it pops against the red of everything else. So this just being red just blends in, and it's kind of much, in my opinion. Probably put a fire extinguisher on this back fender as well. Technically, that little piece there on the fuel tank also was yellow. I probably won't mess with that because it's not really worth it. Those are probably, a strobe and beacon light. That's another thing I want on this thing. Other than that, for the most part, it's pretty good. The steps, for whatever reason, do not move when you turn to the left, and they should. I don't know why they don't on this model, but in real life, they kind of kick out so the tracks don't rip them off. Then the only other thing that I would change about this, maybe rework the decals up here. They're kind of goofy. The only other major thing with this is, and this you'd have to pull this in the blender to fix it, is there should be a shield up here on the engine. There's a shield that covers all of this, so crap can't get tossed up there on the engine. That's the only other thing this model lacks. Other than that, I have no complaints about this model. It's pretty accurate, just a couple little things, and other than that, yeah, it's, for the most part, I think it's, other than maybe a couple other little color changes here and there on some things, like the bottom of the step. I know over here, between the bottom and the second to last step, it should be black on the side right there, and then it's red all the way up from there. Just little odd things like that. But other than that, like I said, I don't really have any complaints about this model. I'm happy this model keeps coming to each generation of farm sim, because this is my favorite model of quad track that's ever been designed. The 07 to 2011s with the red IH, because the earlier versions were white. The IH was white, and I really like the red because it kind of makes the name pop. But I don't know if it's just I'm biased because I was rode in one of these as a kid and was around one for several years. If that's why I'm biased towards this body style. All right, just to make it easier, I guess, and a little bit quicker for this guy, we're gonna stop and work these last 3 passes for him. He can work the ends. I don't feel like working the ends, so we'll just do these quick, easy passes and be done. So down, back, down. Okay, good. That'll put us in the right direction. And then we will go start on the bigger field. So I think next year we'll obviously work up the sugar beet ground with these, but I think honestly we might try to run those speed tillers over stuff like this, and especially on bean ground. Oh, I'd like to talk to the guy who parked this in the way. Left or right? I guess we'll go right. Oof. We're gonna flip over in the ditch. I think I know the guy who put that in the way, though. I think. Yeah, that was me. I was gonna bring it back to the farm, and then for some reason I decided to just start doing tillage, and said that could wait. Well, I didn't think about it being in the middle of the road, so now we're gonna have to move that. So that's gonna be it for the video. I'm not gonna bore you guys with working up this last field. I mean, once you've seen kind of how it works, you've basically seen it, and it's just repetitive. So I'm not gonna bore you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the videos that I'm starting to put out. I'm gonna try to stay consistent with putting out the long form ones. They seem to be doing pretty well, so I'm gonna keep putting them out as long as they keep doing well. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.